if you have African parents, they've at least once made you speak to a relative that you don't know about.
Insert card, I'm online. Sufficient funds on the swipe. Okay. Service fees too high. KMT, that's a third of the swipe. No way. African boy, that's me. You won't catch me in no dead TC. Okay. I can be a local cash or switch it. I can be a local scammer.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about growing up in an African household. Everything that happens while growing up in an African household, all the things that we experience and all of that stuff. A lot of people that watch me are African or they are black or something like that. So a lot of you guys can relate to what I'm going to say. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, comment after watching and like this video as well. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So number one, do you ever go to the fridge, you see a box of ice cream and then you open it and then you find it's not ice cream, it's just like soup or vegetables or some food that was left 3 days ago? Like when you, like, it's never what it is. Like sometimes you'd open a box of sweet and you just find like it's cotton or needles or something like that. They never throw away those things. They'll keep them and put something else instead. Why are you deceiving us? African parents are so weird to watch movies with. Let's say it's not a PG-13 movie and then for some reason two people in the movie start kissing and it's just so awkward for you. Like you just like, you don't know what to do with yourself. Do you leave? Do you look at your phone? Do you call someone else? Like you just don't know what to do. Like, I feel like a lot of African parents do this a lot. Like they always like try to compare you to someone else. They'll be like, oh, but this person is doing this, or but this person is this, but your friend is doing this. Like they don't know how that can affect someone, but they do it anyway. I don't know why. They just feel comfortable to do that. Like I don't know, it's just, to me I feel like that's not right, but to each his own. I feel like African aunties or like neighbors or some shit like that, they need to like mind their household. Like, you know those African aunties and uncles that always just want to like put their input, or like your mom's friend, like your parents' friend, they always want to like put their input into like what you do in your household. Say for instance, maybe your aunt comes or your mom's friend comes and then they'll be like, oh, but why do you allow your child to go out this time, or why do you allow your child to drive? Or if you go to someone's house and you find that's how they live, just leave them to do what they do, because it's not your business to begin with. Like it's honestly not your business. I feel like African parents need to let go of the idea that law, engineering, medicine and banking are the only majors people can do in life. There's so many other things. Like I feel like a lot of African kids are so talented, like they'll be good in athletes like sports or running or things like that, but because of the idea that their parents have embedded in them about, you know, going to school and doing like engineering, law or banking and stuff like that, like they've made them feel like all these talents that they have or all these other extracurricular stuff that they can do make them feel like those things are not good enough, and they feel like it's not right. Because if someone has a passion for something, like I feel like they should be allowed to pursue that passion they have, unless otherwise, you know what I mean? When you live in an African household, do you ever just go with your friend to your house and then for some reason your parents just like your friend more and they think that your friend is a good person and they do right things all the time, and they'll even start comparing you to your friend? They'll be like, why can't you be like your friend? Meanwhile, they don't know that my friend is the one that sells me the drugs. My friend sells me all the drugs that I have. I feel like African parents like to give lectures unprovoked. Like you didn't ask, you didn't do anything, like they'll just randomly start giving you lectures. Like, have you ever met like your friend's parent, or like maybe just one auntie on the street, or like one auntie or in the bus or something like that, and then they'll just randomly start lecturing you. You know, kids, you need to do this, you need to concentrate, you need to like they'll just, for some reason, they just start giving you lectures unprovoked. Like no one asked, like no one actually asked. Get it? I guess it's comes from a place of love or something like that. Like, or sometimes some people just don't want you to make the mistakes that they made. So on that part, I'm not really mad, but sometimes it's really unprovoked and no one asks you. African parents need to stop lying about how dramatic their high school experience was. Like they always be like, oh, when going to school I traveled cities, I fought crocodiles, I fought lions, the lion almost got my leg, like the lion got my backpack. Like they'll always make these dramatic scenes about how dramatic it was to get to school and come back to the house. Because even me, I'm always wondering, like, if it was that deep, like you even get to school on time and get to come back home. And sometimes they'll lie about their grades as well. They'll be like, I got good grades, I did this, I always got the best in class. Like really? Like, why are you lying? African parents need to stop thinking that their children can't be stressed. Like, to be honest, like if you grow up in an African household, you can't have like mental issues. Like, or you can't be like, oh, I need my mental health, I need my space, or I need my this. Your parents will just look at you really weird. Like, you can't just be like, oh, like I need to stay in my room. I just need to be left alone. Left alone? Just be more considerate and more loving to your kids, because kids really go through a lot and they don't talk about them. And when you grow up in an African household, it's like you don't really talk about like a lot of things that happen to you in your personal life. They've made it seem like to talk about like your problems or things that you're going through it's not valid enough. Like there's bigger things going on in the world, and in reality you are a big thing too. African parents need to let go of the idea that girls and boys can be friends. I feel like it's now 2020 and a lot of people have platonic relationships, because I feel like with African parents, whenever they see like a guy and the girl is pregnant, let's just be real, like whenever they see this, a boy and the girl together, it's pregnancy, it's boyfriend and girlfriend, it's marriage. But in reality, people can just be friends. Like if you have African parents, they've at least once made you speak to a relative that you don't know about. They'll be like, come and talk to this relative that knew you before you were born, or something like that. Then they'll give you the phone, and then you'll now be talking. You'll be like, hey, how's school? School is fine. Like you don't even know who you're talking to. They just randomly give the phone to you. Like I don't know why they do this. African parents do not like to see their children relaxing. Like let's say they find you relaxing or watching TV or even sleeping. Like you can't sleep past 9 or maybe past like 10 o'clock because you'll be like seem like you're lazy. But even though you're not doing anything, like I don't understand. Like they just don't like to see you relax. They'll make you do something or work or something like that. Like they just, when they see you relaxing to them, it makes them uncomfortable. Let me just be real. Sometimes African parents, like they think their kids are like they are slaves to them, and they'll just call you to do everything for them. And then they'll be like, sometimes the remote will just be like right next to them, but they'll call you to come and pick it up for them, or they'll ask you to change the channel for them when they could have done it themselves. I know we are your children, but you always call us for the most insignificant thing ever. So it just to me doesn't make sense. This is my last one. Do your parents ever just call you like to come and do something for them on their phone? Anytime they need help with their phone, they won't judge you for using your phone too much, but whenever you use your phone too much, they will judge you like you use your phone too much, you use your WhatsApp too much, this is that. But whenever they need help with their WhatsApp or anything like that, they'll call you and be like, come and download it for me, or come and update it, or come and do this. Like sometimes they'll even ask you to like create an email for them and then expect you to know their password for the rest of your life. Anytime they need to log into their email, they'll call you to come and ask you for their password. All these things happen in African households, just differently. I've come to the end of my video, guys, but not every African parents do some of these things, but I would say like 99% of them do these things. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you relate to some of the things that I said. Comment down what you think of this video, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. My family on YouTube is growing. We are growing. Let's grow together. We love to see it. Thank you so much.